Welcome to the third onboarding video. After covering how to navigate the platform in video 1 and how to find companies in video 2, we want to show you how to enrich these company profiles with data during this third demo. So to get started, let's open up a company profile. I'm going to open up the profile for 4Growers. I created an example collection about robotic harvesting companies and added it in a couple of companies. For growers here, you can find some basic information about the company info, description. We have traction data, both on funding and FTE. And at the bottom, you'll find the latest information about the last race that 4Growers did. This data that you see in the collection is sourced from either LinkedIn or Crunchbase or with our own enrichment services, which we'll dive into later. You can edit all the data that you see in the profile by clicking on the buttons and changing as you like. In case that you have added the social links here, so for example, for growers, we have LinkedIn and Crunchbase available. In some cases, it's not readily available yet. But Catalist will also do suggestions for you. So you can add those and then enable automatic enrichment after. So to fill these profiles and have it automatically enriched, you have to activate enrichment services, which is not on by default, but whenever you create a collection, can be activated through the services tab under collection settings. So you'll see there's all kinds of services. You can enrich with Crunchbase, patents. You have traction data on, which is also linked to LinkedIn data itself, and then also auto tags. And these are the enrichment services that we provide. By activating those, you get access and can enrich the profile as ever you like. So now let's have a look at the categories, because certain information you'd pull from other sources, but in many cases you want to set up your own data points that help you filter and select companies at later stages of your process. So in this case, about robotic harvesting companies, we set up 2 collection categories. That's how we call them in Catalist. One about the type of crop that the robot is harvesting, and one about the application. So whether the robotic harvester is used in the greenhouse, open field, or the setting of a vertical farm. So these are not readily available in Catalist because it can be many things. In this case, these are custom fields that you set up and tailor to your own needs. It could be anything actually. And there's 2 ways that we can have those tagged. So one of them is by keywords and the other is using AI, which means that with keywords, that whenever a company mentions the word on the website, it will get a certain label as you set up. With AI, you can ask a slightly more complex question and have it answer that for you. So let's see how that looks. When we open up the ones that I set up now, you see I created the text tomato and said, well, if tomato is mentioned on the website, I want you to apply the tag with keywords. In case of bell pepper, strawberry, kind of speaks for itself. For the robotic harvesting machines, it could be that they do multiple of these. So in this case, I set up to do a multiple select. Now let's look at the auto tagging with AI. So when we open up the application collection category, we see that there's the 3 tags, greenhouse, open field, and vertical farm that I've previously set up. And within the settings, I ask a specific question to inform the AI how to answer. So in this case, I ask it what context the robotic harvesting solution can best be used. So I wanted to pick the best fitting solution. So no multi-select. And select to auto tag by AI. This is done through our integration with OpenAI. When I click on save, once you have your collection tags set up and the way you want them to be tagged, automatically, it won't be instantaneous, but once they're processed, the data points will show in the collection profile. It can take anywhere from up to a few minutes to an hour based on how complex and long the query is that you asked. So in this case, I've previously set them up to show you how that would look. So for 4Growers, it now tells me that they do tomato harvesting and bell pepper harvesting and have an application in the greenhouse. If I open up another example, we'll see that it's a strawberry harvesting machine for open field application. We can also verify that by quickly looking at the website. So So let's open this one up in the browser mode. And here we are. Harvesting robot, open field, harvesting strawberry. So that seemed to work. Enriching profiles in Catalist is done by using credits. So within each of the packages that you can get for Catalist, there is a included amount that can be used for any type of enrichment. So in services, you will see auto tagging costs about 5 credits per company, enrichment with LinkedIn, about 5 credits per company. And the use of these credits of your total account can be found in the account settings overview. So here you can navigate to credits and there see how much credits you still have left on your account, how much you've used over time, and on what collections they've been used and for what type of enrichment services. That's it for today, showing you how to use enrichment. In the next video, we'll show you how to best assess the companies. See you there. Thanks for watching.